Hey guys, for this video today, I'm going to be showing you guys what the updated collar design of the Chicago Blackhawks home and away jerseys will look like on a player now that the Blackhawks have new collar design has now been made official. There wasn't really a whole lot of news of a big deal made about it from the Blackhawks themselves, but it's definitely a welcome change, and I'm going to try to keep this video to 10 minutes tops. It will be less than 10 minutes because there's really nothing more for me to really elaborate on, because even in my most recent video where I discussed the Blackhawks updated collar design, I covered everything. I mean, I talked about the fact that Chicago's thankfully bringing back their 2019 Winter Classic sweater for 3 games this coming season. And I also showed you guys perfect 100% accurate mock-ups of what the updated collar design will look like on both of their home and away uniforms. So that's why I'm going to be able to just keep this video short, and there's really nothing for me to further elaborate on. However, the purpose of this video is to show you guys what the new updated collar design will look like on a real life jersey, and also will look like being worn by a player. So without further ado, let's show you this photo here of the 3rd overall draft pick at the most recent 2019 NHL draft as I'm filming this, which was in Vancouver this year, Kirby Dach. So he was selected 3rd overall, and obviously at the NHL draft in Vancouver back in June, they did not have Kirby Dach sporting the new collar design, which, I mean, I can kind of understand why. They probably wanted the focus to be on Kirby and not just the updated jersey, or have any attention directed away from him in favor of the new collar design. But I still think they could have easily unveiled it at the draft in Vancouver. I don't know why they took so long, but anyways, it is what it is. I'm just glad that Chicago's at least listened to the fans and have fixed the collar design, at least to a point where it is better than what it is replacing. So this is a photo of Kirby Dach sporting the new Blackhawks collar design for their, in this case, home jersey. So the front half of the collar is red, the back half is white. I mean, is it great? In my opinion, it's not. But I will say this, I agree with anyone who says that it is an improvement over what it's replacing, and I certainly agree. So now what I'll do is I'll show you another photo here as well, and this time it'll be of, I believe it's Kirby Dach, and please correct me if I'm wrong, but this is a photo of, I believe, Kirby Dach modeling the entire uniform with the new updated collar design. And as you can see, the front half is so plain, it's just red, and that's fine compared to the toilet seat collar that they were wearing for the past 2 seasons, or that they have been. But still, I mean, is it better? Hell yeah. But is it great? By all means, no. I mean, as you can see, the front half of the collar is just red. I mean, it is what it is, and I will take this over no change at all, but it's not great. But anyways, back to the other photo here of Kirby Dach sporting the new updated collar design on the Blackhawks' always gorgeous home sweater, or jersey, whatever you want to call it. As you can see here, the collar design, it's going to be very plain on the front. But I will say this, it's certainly better than what it is replacing. That's a given. And for the away jersey collar, just in case anybody doesn't know, it's basically going to be a perfect flip, where the front half of the collar is white and the back half of the collar is red. And like the home jersey as you can see here, it'll also have black piping going all the way to the Pentagon collar insert. So that's it. And then the away jersey is just a perfect flip of this, where the front half's white, the back half's red, and has the black collar piping around the upper top of the collar. or top portion of the collar, going all the way up to the collar insert on the front of the jersey. So now I figured, okay, I might as well give you guys a chance to see it in real life now that it has been unveiled. It's certainly better than what it's replacing, and I'm grateful that Chicago did listen to the fans, and they've at least tried to make a compromise considering how bad the collar design is. And that's not the team's fault. That's Adidas for their template. But it is the individual team's fault for picking a collar design that is really bad. I mean, I don't know why Chicago didn't do this in the first place. I mean, thanks to them trying to do what they had with the Reebok Edge collar design, we got the home and away jerseys with toilet seat collars for the past 2 seasons. I mean, at least those are gone, eh? But I do agree with those who say that, you know what, Chicago should have just colored, the Pentagon insert to match the main color of the collar. Like, for example, make the Pentagon insert red on the away jersey and make it white on the home jersey, as you see here, where you have the whole collar white, including the insert. That way you don't have a toilet seat collar anymore. You just have a solid white collar on the home jersey and a solid red collar on the white jersey. And to me, that would have been the best choice, because then Chicago would have had a complete collar design and not an incomplete one, like you see here. I mean, don't get me wrong, this one and its away jersey counterpart collar design will be better and a huge improvement over what they're replacing, eh? But you know what? They're still not great. I mean, am I a fan of half-finished collars? No, I'm not. But I will certainly take this over those jarring, eyesore toilet seat collars that Chicago's had for the past 2 seasons. That's for sure. But anyways, there is one more thing I'll quickly talk about since I'm discussing Chicago anyway. And, okay, maybe 2 things. And I'll get to the second thing shortly. But here's the first thing as well. So, not only has Chicago fixed the collar design on their home and away jerseys to a point where it is an improvement over what it is going to replace, or what it has replaced, I mean. But Chicago is also bringing back the 2019 Winter Classic sweater for 3 games for the upcoming 2019-2020 NHL season. And I will say this, to basically paraphrase Chris Smith from Aesthetics, I will take 3 games over 0 games at all. And you know what? I wish they could have worn it for 5 to 7 games, but I'll take 3 games just like him over nothing at all. And I'm glad that, and very, very grateful that they are going to bring it back. I would have done that jersey design a little bit differently, but you know what? Chicago and Adidas did a great job with it, and I think it's beyond good enough to come back as a full-time third. Even if it's just for 3 games this season and maybe a few games next season, I'll take that over no more games ever again at all. That's for damn sure. But I want to quickly highlight the Blackhawks Reebok Edge collar. I mean, I missed this collar design. I mean, to me, this one, and I'll even show you my Maple Leafs one here too. I mean, that ribbed collar, the V-neck, the lace-ups, this all looks so damn beautiful. And I don't understand why, we can't eventually get that to come back. It needs to come back. The Adidas collars, in my opinion, are horrible. I don't think I'll ever be able to say it enough. But, even with Chicago's farm team, the Rockford Ice Hogs, they're using those really bad CCM Quick-Lite collars, but at least with their collar design, they've got the main insert of the collar being white, but it's still got a relatively traditional V-neck look to it. I don't know why Chicago couldn't have even done that. But I mean, there is a difference between the CCM Quick-Lite uniform template and the Adidas Adizero one. But anyways, it is what it is, and I will take the current collar design that Chicago's switching to over keeping the toilet seat crap continuing on any longer. But anyways, yeah, I thought I'd quickly show this highlight in this video and show the Edge collar one last time or show it real briefly in this video, because I gotta say, this collar design's beautiful. The new Adidas collar designs, even the brand new ones for Chicago this coming season, not so much. But with that, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. And of course, as always, I'll try to keep this at 10 minutes in length. Take care. And of course, as always, bye for now.